So one of the things I want to take a look at on the Suburban is our Weboost. So this is the Weboost antenna. They've got all kinds of different antennas, like you can extend this thing, do all kinds of cool stuff with it. I don't, because this has worked out really well for me. Little spring mount, I can turn it down so it's out of the way. There's other cool mounts for these things that I need to find and figure out, because I'd like to have a cool mount that this thing just pinned down. But anyway, Weboost antenna, really slick, runs in the vehicle, powered off the Goal Zero Yeti, and then we turn it on and off. I turn it on and off with my power switch here. So this is actually my Overlander that's connected to my power switch, which is what's driving the Weboost. So I can turn it on and off here. So if I want to save power, bam, turn it on, turn it off. Really slick. Love that my navigation screen is actually part of my cell service or part of my cell booster. And then how we use it might be a little different than what most people do or what most people expect. Inside, we've got this internal antenna. And basically what I found is, like, we'll go to places where you'll have service half mile down the road, and then all of a sudden it goes out and it comes back. Well, if I'm camping in that gap, a lot of times this will pick up 2 or 3 bars and I can actually make calls, get texts out, and just expand that service. It also helps with the spottiness of the service. So if I've got the call, right, where I'm breaking up and I'm getting half sentences, it gives me just enough signal to be able to kind of keep that smoothed out. All of that is wonderful, and it's not really the part that I love about it. So what I love about it is I have a little Wi-Fi puck, right? One of the little Wi-Fi hotspots. I Velcro it to this headrest so that it's really close to this thing, and I turn the Wi-Fi on, and then I get Wi-Fi about 20 feet all the way around the truck or more. Thank you, Trey Cash, for the idea, because it's really his. He's the one that kind of showed me that system, and it works out really great. So if I'm at a trade show and cell service is questionable, I turn on the Wi-Fi, I get signal from the Weboost. The Weboost helps the signal for the Wi-Fi, for the hotspot, and then bam, I can be on a computer or whatever I want out away from the truck. It works out really well. So I get way better service out of that hotspot because of this. Again, same thing. If we're at a campground where it's low and I need to work at night, I need to be able to get online. It's really simple. I can be in pretty much the middle of nowhere and it will really help me out. It really works well in a lot of places where my phone wouldn't be getting service, or I'd have to be right beside it. I'd have to be in the driver's seat to be able to get Wi-Fi, to be able to answer questions or emails or stuff like that from work. And if I travel, I've got work-related stuff that's still happening that I need to deal with. So this gives me the ability to take my laptop outside, sit down, answer questions, do my thing, without having to be sitting in the driver's seat. So that little hotspot paired with this Weboost is a really slick combination that's been super effective for us. It gives me the ability to kind of stay in touch and still be able to be out on the road and go do stuff, which is part of why the whole company exists, is one, to be able to have freedom, to be able to have some freedom to be able to do some things and still make cool stuff and still be able to get your job done and all that fun stuff. And that little Weboost extravaganza and my hotspot really make that happen. Thanks, Weboost, for the cool piece of kit here that we've been test driving for about 6-8 months on this one. We had an old unit. I'm full disclosure, I paid full retail for my first unit. The last generation, used it, loved it. So when we went to the Suburban, we used to have a van. When we went to the Suburban, I wanted the new generation, and Jeremy at Family Adventures Oberlin kind of helped us work that project out with Weboost, and we ended up getting the new generation, so we upgraded. So I just want you to know, absolutely paid retail, was worth it when I paid retail for it. Lucky enough that Weboost helped us out on this one. Absolutely part of the build when we were putting this thing together.